Hi, today I'm going to be showing you how to make a duct tape art. And my friend wanted one, so I'm just going to make him his while I'm showing you. I'm not sure if in school he said blue and black or red and black, so I'm gonna make both, I guess. So today I'm gonna be showing you red and black. So first, First, you take your reddish one, have the red on the outside. Wait, I remember what he said. He wanted Giants colors, blue and red. Okay. So, the outside, I'm pretty sure he said he wanted red on the outside. Okay. But I'm going to make him blue on the outside. Because the red's just more easier to cut. The red on the outside, is more easier to cut. Okay. So, you are going to make your outside color. You're going to make it 8 inches long. So, you measure it to be 8 inches long, and when you have it at 8 inches long, you will cut it. And remember, you can make 4 of them. So, okay, so remember you need 4 pieces, so I'm almost done. So when you have the 4 pieces, you would take one piece and you turn it over on the back, so the sticky side will be facing up. The heck? The sticky side will be facing up towards the ceiling or wherever you're doing it. So, like that. And then you would take your next piece and you would place it down directly on top of it like this. And I know there's some sticky sides at the end, like that and that, but that's fine. Now take your next piece and place it directly on the bottom, and put kind of a tiny bit on it, like mine started right here and it went all the way down here. Like this. So leave some on the bottom. A lot on the bottom, I mean. More like 3/4 of that. Yeah. So now, after that, you take your next piece and you fill in all of the blank spots. When you've done that, you have that outer back of it, but you see that you have some spots left over. So you would just trim the sides, so it would be 7.5 inches long. And so, after you're done trimming that, you would do the other side. And when you're done trimming the other side of it, you would see how the top and the bottom has white spots. You can just fold them over, or if you think that it would look weird, then you can just cut them off. It's your choice. So let me just fold them over. Actually, I think I'm going to cut them off because it's kind of going to look weird when I think about it if I have it on the outside. So, after you have cut in the wall, you would do the other side. Sorry for that. After you have done that, you have your outside of your wallet. You see how you can fold it and it would look just like a wallet. So yeah, that's basically it. And now, next we're going to make the pockets inside. So the pockets inside are going to be the color, whatever color you want them to be. Sorry, I'm kind of sick. So now, since my friend wants the Giants colors, blue and red, and the outside is already red, so the pockets would be blue. See, I made the outside blue on this one, and then inside red for the Giants for my friend, my other friend. So I was gonna do the inside because I did it when I was tired last night. So it needs a little bit of touching up, but besides that, I think it's really good. So the outside, the inside pockets would be, you'd make 4, you need 4 pockets, so then you would need 8 4-inch strips of tape. Or like you could do it like I did. I do 8 4 strips, and then I cut them in half to make them 8 4-inch strips. Okay. So let me just do 4 of these. I'm sorry if you hear my mom's washing the dishes in the background, but yeah, I need to hurry up because I have CCD in like a couple minutes. So I'm trying to keep this video short, so sorry if it gets too long. Alright, so when you have your 4 strips of 8, you would just cut them down the middle. And you can measure them, because if you don't measure them, then they would come out weird. So I know you want to get this over with, but it would look sloppy. So oh, okay, I think I just cut myself. Oh my gosh, okay. Well, and now that you have cut in all your pieces of tape like that, you would take your first piece and you would turn it over. You see the box I'm using is my Cradle box. It has the markers and stuff inside, and it's really not good to do it on this because it leaks up underneath, but it still comes out the same. Well, I'm going to stop using it soon, so. Oh my gosh. And try not to get too sticky duct tape, because then it sticks to your fingers. Oh my gosh, okay. So now you have sticking it on it should look like this. Oh my gosh. Okay. So now you have one pocket, and I have to fix this pocket. So yeah, that will be on the bottom. So yeah, whatever. You have one pocket. So put that to the side. Your next pocket, you do the same exact thing too. And you turn over. Alright. So, well, you basically do the same to everyone. When I finally get the tape off. Okay. So, you basically do the same exact thing to every single one like that. Yep. So, you're making 4, unless you want to make 3 and a V pocket, but the V pockets are kind of hard to do if you don't have the right cutting material. Like if you have scissors, I prefer you, if you're using scissors to cut this, I prefer you not to do the V pocket because it can mess up easily, or the tape will get stuck to stuck to your scissors, and it won't work as good when you're cutting other stuff. So almost done. I prefer you using this. It's an X-Acto knife, and I don't know if Mom got it, but it's dangerous. You have to have your parents' signature. I mean, your parents' verification that you're going to use it, because it is very dangerous. And that was my mom chasing my dog into the kitchen, because she's not supposed to be in the living room. So, okay. So after you have all your pockets, sorry this is taking so long, but this duct tape is just very sticky, and I just ruined this piece. So, oh my gosh. Bah humbug. Ugh, bah humbug. Okay. So basically, after you're done and you haven't ripped the duct tape, you can get 4-inch tape of your red. You can get 2 of them. So you cut 2 strips of red tape that are 4 inches long. Oh my gosh, this tape I hate so much. Okay, well, yeah, and make sure you buy good duct tape when you're doing this, so it doesn't come out really bad like this one, and I'll fix that. Okay, so let's move on. I'm only going to show you 3 pockets because my tape doesn't let me. So you get one big piece of 8 strip, like this, and my tape really does not like me today. Okay, so one piece of 8-inch tape, and then you measure it again, then you cut it at 4 inches. And when you have done that, you don't put them together like you did with the glue, but what you do is you cut them in half, like this. So you have pieces like that, and then you put them off to the side until you do all of them. Sorry if it's taking too long with my duct tape, because my blue duct tape, it does not like me, but my red kind of does. Okay, so you take one side of your duct tape and you put the tape on top, like a tiny bit over it, and then you pull it off, and then you fold it over on the other side. Right. And then after you have done that, you can cut the sides. And after you've done that, you have one pocket. Because you have a red tip on top, and the back is, I prefer you not to use this side, because usually it'll sloppy. But, okay, now you do that the same for every side. And when you're done, you can tape them to your wallet, but I'll get back to that later. So that's 2 pockets right there, and then your last pocket, if you have any stuff, you can fold it over like that, and you do the same thing. I was planning on having 4 pockets, but you do it to all 4. I'm only doing it to 3, but you do it to all 4. So. And if you're only doing 3 with me, that's fine, because you don't need 4. But if you want to have 4, you can, but you don't need to have 4? Okay. So now, you get your big red piece of duct tape out, I don't know what to call it, but, and then you get red duct tape, again, and you cut out 2 4-inch pieces of duct tape. But I'm only doing 1 because I only have 3 pockets and I have an extra piece of tape right there. So you do 2. Remember, you do 2 of them. Alright, so now you take it and you cut it in half like you usually do, and you put one off to the side and do all of them, and then after you're done, you place it directly on the bottom like you do to the top, and then you just keep it there. You don't fold it over or anything. Then you do that to all of them, and then flip them over. There. So when you have done that, you take your big piece of duct tape off, and you get a pocket, doesn't matter which one, and you put it on your red duct tape thing to the corner of it, but not really. Then you place it down like that, and then you take your next one and you do the same thing. You don't place them too far down, but you just do that. And sometimes this may happen to you, that when you're going to put your next one on, you're not going to have enough room. But if that ever happens to you, then you just get duct tape. I mean, this might not have happened to you, but it happened to me. So you just get a 4-inch piece of duct tape, or however long your side was. So mine was 4, so. And you just pick it up. What the heck? Yeah. And you see this, the side that isn't long enough. You put it down on your side, like that. And you fold it over. You don't fold it over like that. Like that. You fold it over so that it just touches the end of the big red thing, the big red duct tape. So like that. See? And then you cut off the ends, whatever is attached to it. And that should make it big enough. If it does not, and you still have a lot more left, then you do it another one. As you see? Okay. So now you see you put it on again and it does fit. So that really helps you there. So I have 3 pockets. I'm only making 3, but you have 4. So when you, well, after you have done that, you get one piece of 4-inch duct tape. 4-inch piece of duct tape. I'm doing blue, but you do the outside color. And because you're putting it on the side, so you wouldn't want to ruin that. And then, yeah. And then you put it off to the side. You don't do anything with it, you just put it off to the side. And you see how you have this big red thingy? You make it again. You make it again for the billfold. And the reason why I didn't tell you to do that in the beginning is because if you did it, then you would have made more pockets and put on it, and you would have been confused on what to do with it. So I'm just telling you now to make another one. So I will make another one with you. So just the piece of duct tape I just have you put to the side, and get your outer color. So mine is red, and cut 4 pieces of 8-inch duct tape. So I'll give you a minute to do that while I'm doing mine. Come on already. Okay. So you shouldn't be done, because you should be taking your time, because I'm only on my second one. But if you are done, then you should, if you are done, you should do the same thing of making this. You just put them on the sides. So here, let me show you. You get an 8-piece inch duct tape like that. And you cut it. You get 4 of them actually, like I said. I was making them, but then I decided I wanted to show you again, because you might get confused. If not, then do your own thing. Whoa. Okay. So, if you ever have trouble with this, and like making the duct tape, it's also good to have a friend help you, because then they can help you cut and it would be really faster. But, okay. Now you just take it and you take your other one and put it directly on top of it, like that. You take your other one, your third one, and you put it right on the bottom of it, like that. You turn it over, and you put it on the other side, like that. Okay. When you have done that, you cut the ends off, like where the duct tape is at. And make sure if you're using the X-Acto knife, you do not cut your finger when you're doing that, because that is very painful. It happened before. So now this video is getting long. It is 26 minutes, and I will tell you what to do next. When you have this, you just take your one. I know it has the pockets on the other side, but you just take it, you line it up with it, and if it's not big enough, you do what I said. You get 4-inch duct tape, and you cut it. After you're done cutting it, I made 8 pieces. I don't know why, but after you're done cutting it, you put it on the side like I showed you, and you fold it over, and then you cut the sides. Like this. Now it should be big enough. If it's not, then make another one. Okay. So mine is big enough, but yours might not be. So it's the same size. Okay. But so now that you have that, I'm just going to move this to the side, because I do not need it. Okay. And I found an extra pocket, by the way. I don't know, I had an extra blue one laying around, so I don't know why, but I can show you how to make 4 pockets now. So I know this video is getting long. I am terribly sorry, but so now I'm just going to show you. Okay, so if you have 4 pockets, like if you haven't already done this, you put it on the bottom, like that. So you have 4 pockets, like that. Alright, so now I'm going to hurry up by doing this. You take an 8-inch piece of duct tape, an 8-inch piece of duct tape, okay. And you cut it in half the opposite way, so like this, so that you have the long pieces, and then you have two long pieces, so you cut one of them in half and you put them on the sides of your wallet like this. After you have that, you take your longer piece, the bottom, and you put it at the bottom, like that. And then you take your piece of duct tape, your big piece of duct tape, and you put it at the bottom. And then you might want to cut some so that it won't get in the way. But if you don't have anything in the way, then you don't need to cut anything. But okay. So now you take the bottom and you fold it up on the top, and then you take the sides and you fold it again, and then you do the same to the other side. And now you just cut off any excess. Like that. And now you have your billfold. See? And now lastly, you take a 4-inch piece of duct tape and you cut it. And then you cut it in half, like, not like I just showed you for the 8-piece, but, I mean, like I just showed you for the 8-piece, you cut it in half. And then you take it and you put it right down the middle of your two sides. And then you fold it in to your billfold and you fold it over. So you put it right down the middle. And you have 4 pockets and a billfold. So that is how you make a duct tape Giants wallet. I mean, I'm going to put lettering on it, like it says Giants for my friend, because that's what he wanted. And if you want one, they are $3, so comment and subscribe. And you could have any color. I have a lot of different colors, so yeah. So if you want one, like, subscribe, and if you want me to make something else or show you how to make something else, just comment on it. And well, one more note: if you just didn't and you didn't fold it, you might want to keep on folding it and hold something on it because it needs to get used to the crease. So just keep on doing this. Yeah. So that's how you make a duct tape wallet. Hope you guys liked. Bye.